Probably is crooked. All right, welcome to week 6. Our week 5 payout went to Todd last week with Antonio Gates for most tight end points. This week's payout is going to be...
Tell Todd why he's getting a middle finger.
Oh, because Gates beat Eifert by less than a point for tight end points.
Yeah, you take performance-enhancing drugs, you miss 4 games of the year, and then you get $15. Fuck you, Todd. Good talk.
Week
Crickets. Oh
week
God.
6 payout is most running back points. I'm starting Duke Johnson and C.J. Spiller this week, so I'm out.
Well, that's better than Blake. He just lost his first-round draft pick.
And that's true. But Justin got Chanderick West for $850. So
$850. Damn, 85% of fab.
It'd be good when Bradshaw's running that backfield in a couple weeks, Justin.
Dude, the Colts just signed Bradshaw. Oops, sorry. Rewind. No one should hear that. Kyle's pissed.
Yeah.
He's got a Bradshaw boner.
I do. My dad beat Drew by 30 points last week, 132-104. Todd beat Scholl 146-117. Blake beat Leaper 108-97. Blake lost Charles that week. Wallace lost to Josh 108-136. Justin lost to Bert 131-107. Bert has the second least points scored against him this year.
But he's 5-0. I'd have the least points scored against me too and be 5-0, wouldn't you?
No, you would not, because you're on the bottom of the barrel for points scored as well.
No, I'm just saying I would like to be 5-0 and have the least points scored against me.
Yeah, it helps to have that good schedule. And then you got to score points, though. Bert's at least scoring some points. So Bert's middle of the road in points scored. So he's doing his job. You lost to Donnie Anderson. Gave him his first win, 140-117. Had Theo Riddick go off against you.
Oh, that pissed me off. I actually thought I might have had a chance going into Theo Riddick.
Just think if Don wouldn't have dropped, Shane Vereen, who, scored 20-some points last week and has been a viable option in fantasy for the last, 4 years probably?
Yeah, but Theo Riddick scored just as many points as Shane Vereen last week.
Yeah, but did Shane Vereen have trade value? Did you send a Shane Vereen offer?
No, I don't think Shane Vereen Shane Vereen.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking Theo Riddick.
No, it's Theo Vereen.
I did not send it.
Would you have traded for him?
Yes, I would have taken him.
Because you have Ronnie Hillman? So
yes, he's by running back.
I know 4 other people would have traded for Vereen. The point is, know your market before you drop somebody. It was a bad deal. I beat Brad 126-118.
Positive is Blake wasted a bunch of fab on him.
I don't think so. Not at all.
He has no fab to get anyone else. He's got Shane Vereen.
Right, who's going to get at least 4 targets, 5 targets the rest of the game, which is more than, most people would say. He'd be at least a good RB2 coming down the stretch with bye weeks.
So instead of Blake scoring 105 points, he scores 110 points.
Yep, which would be good enough to beat you most weeks.
Funny. You're probably right.
Blake traded Travis Benjamin, Heath Miller, and Eric Ebron to Scholl for Travis Kelce and Kenny Britt. Blake then dropped Britt and picked up Victor Cruz, who's supposed to be running the slot for the Giants maybe this week.
Why did you pick up Cruz? You're like a Giantaholic.
Yeah, I don't have a spot for him yet. I picked up Darrell Green Beckham. He's supposed to be good. He's like 6'5". Then I just traded Joseph Randall for Eli this morning to Todd. So,
see, you're a Giantaholic.
Yep, I like the Giants. You play Brad this week. Going through the schedule, every other week you guys actually beat each other. Week 1 you beat him, week 2 you beat you, week 3, so forth.
So who beat who last week? Whose turn is it to win?
You guys were within 0.6 points of each other last week.
Hey, dude, get on Snapchat. We're out doing a video.
So
is that State Snaps?
No, it's not State Snaps. I don't think they have that anymore. But
you're going back every other week. Brad beat me. Stay on track.
Yes.
So who's projected to win?
Brad beat you by 0.6.
So now it's my turn to win?
You would think if the trends continue. But I like Brad. He's got Breeze, Julius, and Lynch all coming back.
I got to admit, Brad's got probably the best 0-5 team ever created.
Yes. Blake playing Donnie. I really want Vereen to go off against Donnie this week just because I'm spiteful. But Donnie's actually outscored Blake every week but one, and Blake lost Charles. So Donnie's probably going to use him. Even though Donnie who drops Vereen Sunday morning, tried to use 25% of his fab budget to get Vereen back. So at least he realized he made a mistake when he had 3 other players he probably should have dropped. Or made a trade.
Although Blake's kind of jinxed the last couple of weeks. He's had 2 guys 2 weeks in a row go down with knee injuries. So, a little foreshadowing. All right, crickets. What the hell?
Sorry, I'm trying to stay focused on what's ahead. I'm listening to you, but I'm not listening to you.
Obviously.
Bert and Wallace. Bert has beat Wallace every week but one. Bert's gonna be getting Dez back maybe after this bye week, which would be the flex player Bert needs. Which Dez would be the best flex player in the league with Julio, and if Luck can ever get back on track. Wallace has just been fucked over by Jeremy Hill. So I look for Bert to go 6-0. Scholl and myself, I've beaten Scholl 3 weeks out of the 5. He's beaten me 2. I spent the last 4 weeks trying to buy low on Eddie Lacy.
You know what's hilarious? You beat yourself every single night.
That's true. That's true. Factual statement.
God, you have the smelliest burps.
Yeah, tacos and Bud Light. So, Leaper and Ringler.
It's fucking Tinder. That's what it is. It keeps going on. Swipe right, dude.
Justin plays Leaper.
Tinder.
He's won every week against Leaper post Dez. Leaper was actually scoring over 100 points with Dez in his lineup, but as Blake's about to find out, once your number 1 pick goes down, the rest of the season becomes not very fun.
I think Blake has complained the whole season anyway.
Yeah, you just don't replace your number 1 pick though. I mean, look at Wallace Hill. I mean, it's hard to put up points when that guy doesn't perform.
Fair enough.
Justin has Graham still, and Russell Wilson, and Jeremy Curse or Doug Baldwin. I can't remember which Seattle wide receiver it is. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Wide receiver.
Either way, they all suck fantasy-wise. So, good luck to Justin starting those 3 this week. So, Leaper's winning this week, I think. He's got those Jaguars.
Although what Justin has going for him though is anyone who plays Leaper puts up a shit ton of points.
Yep, second highest points scored against him. Then Todd and Drew. Todd has beaten Drew every week but 1. Todd is going to beat Drew again. Drew has Calvin Johnson, who is going to be a 5th round pick next year at best. This case.
So what is making Calvin a 5th round pick? Is it Calvin losing talent, or is it the coaching staff? Is it the quarterback? Is it the offensive line? What's caused the downfall of Megatron?
30 years old.
Fumbling on the goal line.
Well, even with that touchdown, he's still not that good. Yeah, Stafford sucking. The Lions not knowing what the fuck to do, and the fact that Calvin can't get downfield anymore. So.
And they played through the toughest defenses the last 3 weeks.
So
maybe we should put Peanut Gallery here in the video. He's got some wonderful.
He's got the Twitter account. He knows what's up. We talk.
For those that you didn't hear, he said the Lions have played the 3 toughest defenses in the NFL.
So buy low on Calvin then, I guess.
So my guess, you could probably pick up Amir Abdullah for a giant.
Yeah, you could. Vereen maybe.
There you go. There's the trade. Just happened live. Amir Abdullah for Shane Vereen. Would you drop Amir Abdullah?
No.
For Shane Vereen?
No.
Just say
yes. Even with the role that Freeman has been on, my dad's beaten Josh 3 out of the 5 weeks. So, and almost would have had him last week, actually. Very close.
Again, Tinder.
Yes.
What? That's male Tinder, dude. What the fuck do you have male Tinder on?
Josh is going to be very tough down the stretch, I think, with Big Ben, Brown getting back together, and Jeffrey if he ever comes back. So
he's not going to part with his kicker. I mean, he's got one of the best kickers in the league.
Yeah, I sent Josh Gostkowski for Randall, and Josh rejected that trade. I had Bilal Powell in there, and I was giving him Janikowski, but it's a fucking kicker, Josh. What's bugging you this week, Andy? Anything?
I don't have anything that's bugging me. Sorry I missed out last week, but had some things to take care of. I'm here. I'm at the bottom of the league. So I may turn to my inner Dre next week from the TV show on FX. What the hell laugh was that?
I don't know. See you guys next week.
Later.